everyone, today you're going to start with a Pallof press. So wrap your band around an upright, pull into the center line of your body with the hand closest to the upright so that you can feel your obliques engage. You're going to very slightly bend your knees, pull your belly button towards your spine and extend your arms out in front of you and back to your chest. So from the other side, slightly bent legs, full extension of the arms at shoulder level. Make sure that you are feeling the tension in your obliques, 10 per side. If you're not able to do the Pallof press because you don't have a band, grab any weighted object, hand with the weighted object hanging down to your side, and do side bends. Just make sure there's no collapse in your core. After your Pallof press, you're going to do 20 tricep extensions. So you're going to need to hook your band again onto something. You can use something that's only waist height, then just make sure that when you do the exercise, you do it on your knees. So put both hands inside of your band, bring your elbows into your side, and extend your hands down to your legs. If you can and you have a band, you're going to do 10 with your palms pushing down, and then you're going to turn your hands, keeping your elbows in at your side, and do 10 the other way around. If you don't have a band, again, weighted object, put both hands inside of the weighted object, up above your head, and drop the weight behind your head, getting a full extension of the elbows. After the tricep extensions, you're going to do tricep dips. So yes, I know I have parallettes, which you probably won't have at home. But if you imagine that these are two chairs of equal height, you're going to put your hands on the seat or the level part of the chair, bend your knees and drop until your elbows are higher than your shoulders. So yes, you will be using your legs a little. Let me just turn sideways for you. Okay, full extension of the arms at the top. Don't let this happen to your hips. Okay, moving on to your workout. Today you're doing 5 different Tabatas. Each Tabata is 4 minutes, and in those 4 minutes you work for 20 seconds and you rest for 10 seconds. At the end of each Tabata you will have a minute to rest, and then you'll move on to the next Tabata. Each Tabata you're doing only one thing. So you're not going to be rotating through the exercises. You will do all of your box jumps, then rest, then all of your L-sits, then rest. I think you understand what I mean. You can box jump, you can step up, or you can squat jump. Okay, so box jumps. Full hip extension on the top of the box before you step off. Step ups, both feet on, both feet off, alternate legs, or squat jumps. The next Tabata is an L-sit Tabata. So just a reminder that an L-sit, if you have 2 chairs, again, one hand on each chair, legs up in front of you, knees bent if you absolutely have to, but obviously first prize, legs extended. There are a number of variations, so pick one of the following. So these are some L-sit progressions. I'm going to go from the easiest to the most difficult, with obviously the first prize being the parallel L-sit. So the first one, you're going to sit with your legs extended in front of you. You'll have your hands either behind your torso or next to your hips. You're going to point your toes and lift one leg at a time. Okay, So you're going to do that marching movement for 20 seconds and then rest for 10 seconds. The next step up from there is to bend one leg so that you are slightly supported. You see what happens here? I'm pushing through the floor, pulling my shoulder blades down and back, so not in this position. And then I'm going to lift this leg. You will then do that leg only for the 20 seconds, and in the rest you will change sides and do the other leg. And in the last variation, you're going to steeple your fingers. You're going to press through the floor so that your bum is off the floor. And you're going to lift one leg at a time, holding yourself in that off the floor position. These may also be useful You may also find it helpful to use dumbbells to give your wrists a little bit of support. You can even try lifting both legs. Number 3 is a handstand hold. So if you are comfortable in the upside down position and you're quite confident doing handstands against the wall, you can lock your elbows out and there's no danger of you falling flat on your face. You will hold a handstand for 20 seconds and come down. Another option, if you're not quite comfortable doing a full handstand, is to get your knees up on something. Hands straight, elbows locked, arms straight, elbows locked out, and then try and just get your head between your arms. So you're going to have to push your bum quite high, and you'll hold that for 20 seconds. If you're not comfortable doing that, you're going to do pike push-ups. So grab something that is elevated off the floor. It's quite helpful to use cushions as they're soft for your head. Most of you have done these before with me in the gym. You're going to put your hands behind the ball or behind whatever it is you're doing your push-ups onto, and you're going to bring your head. Situps you all know, feet together, knees apart, touch the floor above your head and come up and touch the floor in front of your feet. And the last Tabata for today is lunges. I would like for you to do reverse lunges. So you're starting with your feet together, stepping one foot back, trying to get the knee to the floor behind you. Try not to get into this situation where your chest is right over your front leg. Keep your chest nice and tall, squeeze the glutes,